Welcome to live storm chasing in the Texas Panhandle. We are live with a weather watch team and they are smiling. They think my intro's great. They think we're doing such a good job. Look at those smiles. They've been driving all day from Limon. Is it Limon?
Limon. Stayed in
Limon.
Limon last
I
night.
know. Look, Dorian's expression is the best. I love Dorian so much. In all the ways.
Dorian's
Dorian,
mad that I made him go to Texas.
it's okay. It's okay though. It's totally okay.
Could
I'm
have
trying to make
rolled out
sure.
of the hotel right now and went to a storm in Limon, but it's just going to be the same storm as yesterday.
It's going to be the same storm. You know what? You might as well drive to a different state if you're chasing. So they were they started out in Kansas City yesterday morning, drove to Limon, Colorado, hung out there, chased a gorgeous storm. Actually, you should look at both of their Instagram. Say your Instagram handles, guys.
At Steven Brooker.
And
At Dorian and Terry's.
yeah, I love it. You guys are so fun. So yes, so they stayed overnight there with a bunch of chasers, had a great chaser breakfast, and then they decided to dive south to the Texas Panhandle. It's hard. Oh,
We didn't dive south right away.
yeah. Why didn't you dive?
Where'd we go?
We went to Painted Mayan Interpretive Park.
Wait, where'd you guys go?
Painted Mayan Interpretive Park.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like these Badland kind of area next to Colorado Springs.
Okay, I like it.
That's why we're a little behind the storm.
Yeah.
It's okay. I see what you guys are doing. I see where you're traveling here. So I'm going to show you with the pencil. I'm sharing my screen with the Weatherfront app. They are currently heading toward Amarillo, and then I think they're going to dive south. Was there no other like southern road that you could just intercept? They're going for this storm right here. We're going to clear this out. Hold on. Watch this.
We just need to get east really quick.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could have gone to Hereford and then driven north, but yeah, I guess it's very isolated road network. So you're probably doing the smartest thing right now. So what happened is, watch this. So this boundary, we've been watching this pretty beastly strong outflow boundary. Woo! Don't you love my drawing? Near Nara Visa. About to move into New Mexico. It's part of it already is. That helped to kick off these storms that we have here across the Texas Panhandle. And I believe that we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 o'clock tonight. We do have another extension of this warning. So again, this cell that they're chasing actually right now just south of Amarillo did have a tornado warning on it earlier, had some rotation. Now it's ingested a storm. And so actually, let's look at it through time. I love analyzing storms. It's one of my favorite things to do. So we're watching, and actually I need to get their feed. You guys have a good visual right now?
Jen, we can't hear you. So we're going to have to, I'm going to click on the link again, come back in.
Okay, do it.
Because some type of warning kicked us out of audio.
Okay, yeah, do that. We'll see you guys in a minute. I'm going to geek out and talk about, yeah, and let's see. We're trying to get the radar. Whoop, there we are. Okay, so watch this boundary right here. So this boundary moved through Amarillo, kicked off storms, and we had this one diving south. And actually, I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so you can see it. So this is what happened right here. And I'm going to make sure... I'm going to check and see once they join in. But welcome, everyone. I am meteorologist Jennifer Watson. We are geeking out on this Tuesday evening, June 23rd, 2026. We've had a variety of severe storms across the country. We had some across parts of Virginia and the Outer Banks, Eastern Carolina. I actually went to undergrad at East Carolina University. We've had some severe storms in Jacksonville, Florida. We've got some up in Colorado. There's kind of a wide expanse, a threat for some storms. I can definitely hear you guys. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to dissect and tell everyone what happened, and then we're going to get a visual. So Watch this. Okay, you guys, I love geeking out, and this is what we're gonna do. You see, we're gonna go back in time. So you see these storms right here to the right? These guys. So these storms pushed out an outflow boundary. So we had some overnight convection that pushed out an outflow boundary. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more so you can see it. We had these guys earlier overnight and in the morning, early afternoon hours. Those dove south, and look at this outflow boundary. I'm going to zoom in now so you can see it. Do you see this outflow boundary? Outflow boundaries, basically, it's a rush, a gust of like cool air from the thunderstorm. Whoa, I struggle with my drawings. We're going to start up top, and I'm clearly not using a mouse, so stand by. The struggle is real, but you see this outflow boundary coming through. Basically, it moved right over Amarillo. And this was what we were watching. All meteorologists, National Weather Service, we were watching this all day to see what it would happen and if it would trigger thunderstorms. It definitely did. And it moved farther west, I think, than what we were expecting. And it developed this cell just off to the south and east of Boys Ranch. And look how vicious it got. This was 5:21, and you can see, and that is Eastern time. So I have this on Eastern time. And then it quickly started diving south and just moved to west of Amarillo. And so it's been kind of, you see it there. It developed, it ingested a storm. It's kind of flattening out and dying just a little bit. We'll see what happens. You never know. But this is the storm that they are chasing. You can see that outflow boundary is literally about to move. Part of it is already in New Mexico, but it is pushing off to the west. So again, that outflow boundary is continuing to push off to the west. Any storms that it was going to develop or were going to develop along it have, and we zoom out a little bit, we've got quite a few storms here right around the Lubbock area, north and east and west. And actually last year we drove almost about a couple weeks off from the date, but it was like June 6th, where we were chasing in Spearman in the northern Texas Panhandle and drove through storms just like this to stay overnight in Lubbock and sleep for maybe 3 or 4 hours, and then caught a flight to New Orleans to go to Josh Morgerman's hurricane party. And we went again this year. It was incredible. It was amazing. But this is, look at where all the chasers are. Now they're kind of diving south. Some are kind of diving all over the place. Look at this. So this is where everyone is. This is the storm. We've got Stephen, Dorian right here. Some people are still trying to dive south. They're like, we've got it. We're fighting through the core right here. Others are just like, I don't know what we're doing. So people are just, different chasers are trying to get different angles. But let's take a view of what they see. So let's view this right here. This is Weather Watch. Let's see if it works. Ooh, look at that, you guys. Look at that view. So, and it's shaking too. So kind of geek out with us for a minute and let us know. You guys had a gorgeous view when you are farther off to the north of Vega. It was stunning. And now you're more like zoomed in and close up to the storms. And it's interesting because when you look at the storms on radar, you're just like, oh, I mean, it's just on radar. So you're like, oh, they're kind of small. But then you see them in person, you're like, oh my gosh, they're huge. They're gigantic. So let us know. They're on the northwest side of Amarillo. They're about to get to the center of Amarillo and drop south. So what are you guys seeing? What have you noticed today? Geek out with us for a couple minutes and talk about the things.
We see a police car right here. Now the good Mamata's right above us, but we're gonna drop south actually now.
Yeah.
And stair step down. Sorry, we're kind of figuring out our. But yeah, look at that Mamata's, Jen. Look at that. Tell us the science behind that.
Oh, look at your Mumana's clouds. I wonder if you can tilt the camera a little bit more. It's actually really, really cool. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, kind of it looks like pockets of air. It looks like, so if you got like a flat cloud, it looks like there's little bulges and pockets. So it's kind of like a pouch-like protrusions. They hang downward. And basically they occur usually within a cumulonimbus storm, cumulonimbus, if you can say that. So they are formed by sinking pockets of cold air cold, moist air rather than rising air. So you usually get a variety of rising and sinking air motion within a thunderstorm. This is a supercell thunderstorm. So again, when you see those indicate pockets of like cold, moist air coming down, which is kind of really, really cool, actually. And you can't quite see them as much anymore. But it's a beautiful storm. It's a huge storm, very heavy rain, and some quarter-size hail possible in it as well. But we're watching the track of the storm. It's still got a pretty decent hail core on it, and it has a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 53 minutes. So it says it's a destructive storm, baseball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. Trained weather spotters have reported this. So actually, let's look a little bit. I'm watching their camera right now, but let's do this.
We are driving south. We're going to stair step down.
Oh, I see you guys.
So I am navigating this paved road network.
You're doing a great job.
All right. And we're going to try to see a storm for the first time today.
No, I love it. So you guys might actually drive through where a hail core just went through. So you may actually be able to pick up some baseball size hail just off to the south and west of Canyon. It's a pretty decent hail core right here. So that'll be interesting to see. But chasers have reported that. So again, looking at this particular severe thunderstorm warning, it's got a destructive tag on it. So again, this is baseball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind that could shatter windows, cause extensive roof damage, siding to your home. So again, even though this storm, if we look at it over time, and I'm going to show you guys right now as we have their camera in view, I'm going to push it up here to the north just a little bit, or top right of my screen. And so you can see how this is where we had some tornado warning. See that curly Q, that spin? That is, there's so much spin within that storm. It's rotating so much that it's pulling the rain curtains from the center of the storm. It's wrapping around that rotation. So that's how you get the hook. It wraps right around it. You can see where the inflow would be right here. Now, there were no reports, at least that I know of a tornado. But again, that's when this storm actually did have some decent spin on it. But then as we moved through time, you can see it ingested. So it did ingest this storm. You see how that happened right around Canyon a little bit earlier today. It ingested this cell. And so Dorian kind of called it. He's like, oh no, it's kind of weakening and dying. It is in a way. The shape of it, the physics of it have changed, but it's still a beast of a storm and still got a heck of a hail core. It's producing some significant hail just off to the south and west of Canyon. And then we've got a pretty strong cell here. But again, it's a beast. So, I mean, you guys are going to get amazing structure. You may even, find some of that hail. I would try.
It's insane right now. Dorian's going to turn the dash cam over there. It is a beast.
Yeah, this is a huge beast. It's basically Mamadas is a signal of like an unstable atmosphere. You had that boundary move through and just triggered all these thunderstorms. So there's a lot of instability in the atmosphere. So when you see Mamadas, that's a good thing if you want thunderstorms. Not everyone wants thunderstorms, but it just tells you that the atmosphere is unstable. So it often signals the intensity of the weather. This is a powerful storm. So this is likely still going to be there when you get there. I believe you'll get there pretty quickly. And if you find a road just off to the west of Canyon, Texas, you may be able to pick up some baseball size hail. It maybe will melt by the time you get there. Ooh, you guys are off-roading. We're watching you guys. Look, I can track you. You're not even stair stepping how I thought you were going to. So yeah, you may like it when you stair step. I kind of want you, if you can watch the screen, I want you to stair step this way. I want you to go through the hail core. Do you see? I want you to do exactly that, you guys. I want to see you hold up and take a selfie with baseball size hail.
Yes, we will do that. We'll get you a 5-inch hail for your freezer.
I know, it's so fun. The atmospheric physics of thunderstorms, supercells, just weather in general are fascinating to me, which is why I studied weather and got a master's degree in it. There's so much you could literally do an entire college course on just the atmospherics when it comes to atmospheric physics, when it comes to supercell thunderstorms and why. Oh, so look at this. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going to make this full screen. Holy moly macaroni. Look at that mammatus. You guys, do you see this right now? Do you see it, everyone? Do you see the mammatus? Look at that. Now, what's fascinating to me, both Stephen and Dorian right now, is the fact that those are some deep pockets, which means you got a lot of like cold sinking air. That means it's really unstable. You're not having just like baby mammatus. You're having like dip, 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 dip. So that indicates that it's a very unstable environment and a ferocious storm. I mean, that is amazing. Dorian, thank you so much. I know Dorian is there holding it out the window. Keep it there. Keep it there. Don't change it, Dorian. We like it. Just stay there for the next 10 minutes or so. Get that, arm strength and muscles, like when you have to like hold your arms straight for like minutes. Have you ever tried doing that? We had to do that in gym class once. It's a lot. But look at the mammatus though. You guys weren't joking. Hold on, keep it there, Dorian. You're so amazing. I know you're just like, what the heck, Jen? Oh my God, it's so sick. So sick. Stephen knows I'm taking photos right now. I know this is like so insanely sick. Dorian, do you have your camera, your nice camera, so you can take some photos?
Oh yeah.
Do that. You can put this down. You can put the dash down. Do it and get your other camera out and take photos because I think that's more critical. But thank you for showing everyone this sick mammatus. We believed you guys, and we could see a little bit of it earlier, but now you can really see the mammatus cloud. So, Dorian, you've done a lot of chasing. Compare these mammatus to other mammatus you've seen. How do they compare?
They're pretty good. They're some of the best I've seen.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like I've never seen mammatus. Like that was pretty awesome. And so we're getting more a backup view, so you can see how flat the terrain is in the Panhandle of Texas. I love chasing in the Panhandle, Amarillo, Lubbock, New Mexico, geek out. It is just flat. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The nicest people.
Smells amazing.
Smells amazing. I know I got cows, all the things. Big Texan. I love the Big Texan. You should always go. It's just so fun. I love everything about the Big Texan. I haven't been in 2 years, so I need to go back. It's been 2 years since I've been to the Big Texan. Missed an opportunity last year. That's okay though. But always when there's an opportunity to go to the Big Texan, you say yes, because it was, I think, one of the best steaks of my life, if not the best steak of my life. So again, we're watching them approach. I'm going to minimize this really quick so we can go like this. So we are approaching this cell right here. So this is where they are. They're driving. They're, I think, about to dip south here. They're going to go like this.
I don't know. We're thinking of just mammatus chasing the rest of the day, Jen.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. But look at, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to, as I'm watching this, let's see. I'm going to double pane this really quickly. I'm trying to analyze different things here with you on the fly. I kind of like it. If you were with me like Sunday night, I was on for over 6 hours with a tornado outbreak, and I was moving around with the camera in the screens a lot. Let's see here really quickly. We're gonna double pane, and I want to look to see if there's any type. So we're gonna go. Whoop. I'm tracking them right here. We maybe lost their audio.
We're here. We were just navigating, and
okay, I understand. They're having secret conversations.
Dropping, and
yeah, they're having secret conversations. It happens. So the best of us. All right, I'm going to see something. So we're looking at the rotation, but let's do this really quickly. I want to go. So we may have a little bit of a merger with this cell to our. I'll zoom out really quickly. This cell to the west. So see how it developed. So it was very intense. So look at the hail. Look at the reports of the hail. You guys, can you please drive down this one road? I'm going to find a road for you to drive down. almost 3-inch size hail. Storm chaser reported that hail broke the windshield of their car. I'm looking at another one. Public report of baseball size hail at the intersection of Arnott and Gordon Cummings Road west of Canyon. So this is where you need to go, Stephen and Dorian. Dorian, since you are not driving, this is your job. Your job is to get to the intersection of Arnott and Gordon Cummings Road. I want to see this hail. But again, hail that big, almost 3 inches in diameter, broke a storm chaser's vehicle. That's how big the hail is. And they're diving down south the exact road I was expecting them to. Here they are. So again, they're going to be, if they need to stair step a little bit, but they may be able to come around and maybe find a couple of the large hailstones. They're close to it. I would say they're about 12 to 15 minutes away. What are you guys seeing? What do you guys got?
A dove. We almost intercepted a dove to the windshield.
I see that's that was scary. I'm glad that did not actually happen. And here's another report. So this right here near Rockwell, what is this? Rockwell Place. There was a rotating wall cloud, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, wall cloud report. Rotating wall cloud 15 miles to my northwest. Clear view of inflow. No lowering at this time. So again, there was enough spin to produce a wall cloud, but then the next step before tornado genesis is you need a funnel. And then once the funnel touches the ground, then it's a tornado. So again, we did have, I showed you earlier, we had that tightening of the storm and the rotation. So it has since weakened, it's kind of changed its structure a little bit, but I do think we'll see. So look how big it was with the hail. So we've got a storm to the west is now weakening. We'll see what happens with this cell merger. We've got storm chasers racing down to get ahead of it. Some of them about to drive through some happy. I saw the town of Happy, some heavy rain. You guys, the town of Happy, I have to tell you guys, when I was chasing 2 years ago, I'm not going to lie, I jumped out of the car and took a photo in front of the sign off the side of the highway and took a photo in front of the sign for Happy because I like being happy and positive, and it was just really exciting. So we're going to see they're starting to connect these two cells. So we'll see what happens with the cell merger, right? Sometimes that can enhance it, increase the spin, make it more of a beast. Sometimes that can just confuse the heck out of it, and then it just kind of dissipates. So we'll see. What we're going to do right now, though, let's dive south a little bit more. Let's see what we have going on north of Lubbock. So we've got some beastly storms here. Ooh, we got some big rotation near Littlefield right here. I would not be surprised if they issue a tornado warning on that soon or any minute. Look at that rotation on the storm in Littlefield. So let's see, hold on. So they are north of there. They still maybe have a chance to catch up to these. But again, there's some rotation for Crosby, but this Littlefield storm right here, that's some tight rotation. I'm going to check on my phone, which I like to do sometimes. It's just easier for me, and I'm not sure why. But we're going to go like this. Ooh, it's got a hook on it. Look at this thing. Hold on 1 second, you guys. We are going to go this. We're going to go to the Lubbock radar. Texas is such a big state. There's so many radars. Look at this hook right here. Right here on Littlefield. This is the hook we've got going on right now. It's not tornado warned yet, but look at that thing starting to really wrap up. You can see the rotation, right? There's definite rotation. There's got to be a wall cloud, maybe even a funnel. I wouldn't be surprised if it produces a tornado soon. So there's a new severe thunderstorm warning on it. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's moving east at 10 miles per hour. These storms have been barely moving. So again, if you live in the town of Littlefield, south between Littlefield and Harrell, you need to get into your safe place probably. Also, if you live in Spade and Anton, perhaps you guys need to be anywhere in this vicinity. I'm going to circle it right here. There's large hail. Whoa, let me try that again. I should use my mouse, you guys. I have a mouse. I don't know why I don't use it. Apparently, I just like to use the pad. Okay. So anywhere in this vicinity, you got large hail. Could have a tornado. Potentially, if this tightens up in a scan or two, there could be a tornado being produced. So again, you just want to be prepared for that. This is a beastly destructive storm. Golf ball size hail that can cause some damage. Abernathy driving south here toward Lubbock. Very heavy rain you're encountering there. There is some rotation. It's nothing too tight, too significant. That's just the mesocyclone, maybe a little bit on the edge. So we'll see if anything comes from that. Not sure about that. And then we've got this here, this other cell down south, and a couple between that. But we've got this one is also beast. So severe thunderstorm warning on this one. Look at this guy. You can see it's flashing. We're using the weather front app. This guy's a beast. Let's look at this guy. This is between Nazareth and Hart. Likely some big time hail in this storm as well. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1.5-inch size hail. So again, that could also that's about golf ball size hail. That could also do some damage. You can see how frequent that lightning is. You've got that hail core just off to the north and also to the north and west of Hart. Right here is where we would see the biggest hailstones. So again, that's where that core is. So whoa, totally zoomed in. So if you live in Hart, you need to take shelter immediately. I mean, this storm is basically on top of you. If you live anywhere downwind, south and east of Hart, I do need you to kind of just be aware of this, seek shelter, get off the highway. You do not want to be driving in this. You may have a little time a little bit farther east of Hart in this vicinity to try and get your car under a carport in a garage. But again, this is a beastly storm diving south and east, and doesn't look like there's too much in the way of towns there. Let's look up at our storm and let's see how Dorian and Stephen are doing. We're watching this cell right here. Let's see what we got going on.
We are doing great. We did a little bit of off-roading on a muddy road.
And that got a little scary.
The map did say that it was paved. I won't tell you what app we were using at the time, but it was not paved and it was very slippery.
Woo! Oh, actually, you know what? I can see that because this is where, if you look at, I will single pane it. Well, actually, we'll keep it like this.
We're back on a paved road now, but it was a little slippery for quite a while.
And why it was is because look at this heavy rain core that just moved over where they were. They got very, very heavy rain not that long ago, about, I would say 40, 50 minutes ago. So yeah, and actually I was watching a chaser earlier today get stuck on what was supposed to be a gravel road, was more of a dirt road. And we were watching them live where they put, so something, if you go chasing, I don't recommend it unless you are with an experienced storm chaser meteorologist, but they had boards in their car, meaning where they could put it right under their tires and get some traction and get out. Whoa, I totally zoomed out. You guys are about to be in Rockwell Place. And just off to the north of you is where there was a report of a 3-inch size hail, 3.5-inch hail, 4 miles west of Canyon, intersection of Highway 60 and 1062, broken windshield. So again, another broken windshield. So 2 reports of broken windshields from this hail. One was a chaser. Maybe there's another one that was a chaser too. But 2 different reports of broken windshields with this hail. So again, I really kind of let's see if you guys see any. Look for Dorian and Stephen, look for hailstones on the side of the road, just for fun.
Thought I saw a slightly melted one.
Really?
But most of it has melted.
Yeah, it's devastating.
But we are going to probably punch the core soon, so we will look for more.
Okay, I like it. Here, let's see if I can get you guys. Can I get your stream back up? That is the question. I'm gonna oh, there we are. Single pane, you guys. I see you guys. All right, so this is where they are. They are in Rockwell Place.
That actually is great. Oh,
They are quickly going to be getting into some of this heavy rain. They're going to have to punch the core to get ahead of this cell. And there's likely going to be some more hail. And soon they'll be in the town of Happy. And I think everyone's going to be happy in the town of Happy. Let's zoom out really quick. Here we are. Look at this. Look at this. I can see the mamatus. Do you guys see the mamatus? The striations and things right there? Look at all that mamatus. Look at you guys. This is amazing. Gorgeous, beautiful mamatus clouds right there where they're driving. They're doing a fantastic job. I love it. We're going to go up really quick. Just while we're here, we're going to do a little bit of a tour. So we've got multiple areas of severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's go to Dallas really quick. Dallas, Fort Worth, you guys have severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 o'clock local time. Look at some of these beastly storms right over here. This may be able to be trimmed back because I think that was the main show. Let's pull in the Dallas radar if we can. Here it is. And so we've got some beastly storms right here. Probably need to get even closer radar, but right around Clarksville, just off to the north and east of Sulphur Springs, also near Dangerfield and Gilmer, heading toward Jefferson. Jefferson heads up there in extreme eastern Texas, a powerful storm heading towards you, likely some hail in that. And we can actually click on here, the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1-inch hail. So again, a beastly storm there. So just be safe if you're in this vicinity. Texarkana, this band of storms. So if you live, if we zoom in just a little bit more, you can see the New Boston area, DeKalb, Avery, Mount Pleasant, all of this heading toward Texarkana. We've got this huge band of severe storms heading your way. So heads up, Foreman, Ashton, Fulton. This is approaching you very quickly. We have what we're going to do right now. We're going to click on the severe thunderstorm warning. So this one with the main line, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and again, up to 1-inch size hail. Winthrop, Foreman, tornado possible with this actually in 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1-inch size hail. So again, be careful with this line that you could have a brief spin up. Just the best thing you can do is get to the lowest level of your home. And that can protect you just in case with the straight line damaging wind. And in case there's a tornado as well from anything falling on the roof, or, you know, try and stay away from windows as well to protect yourself. But that is about to move into Texarkana, basically southwestern parts of Arkansas. And we're going to have one little cell moving into northwest, extreme northwestern Louisiana. So we've got that right there. Zooming out the rest, we have we've got some chasers up here. So we've got some storms up here in Minnesota. We've got one little severe cell here, but let's go to Minnesota. Let's see what's going on up here. We've got multiple wall clouds and a brief tornado earlier on. Rapidly rotating wall cloud lowered, produced a cone tornado on the ground, only briefly, 3 miles to my west-northwest. Wall clouds still present with occasional funnels, emailing pictures of touchdown. So again, let's look here. Let's look at some Minnesota radars. It's, you know, this time of year, you can get storms just about anywhere. Usually, though, the jet stream moves farther off to the north as we head into astronomical summer. That's where you're going to get the best forcing, the best instability. And so the tornado threat really ramps up there as well. So let's go to Minnesota really quick. Dorian, Stephen, how are you guys doing? Did we lose them? Did we lose them? Oh, wait, they didn't. Oh, how are you guys doing, kids?
We're doing great. We got kicked off by another severe thunderstorm warning, but we can be now, and our tires are a lot cleaner.
Oh, woohoo! I like it. I like it. Those are all good things. Let me do this.
A lot of good mamadas up above. Like before.
Even better?
Now, what's that?
I don't want Duluth. Let's see, Grand Forks, Montana. Let's see, I may need to do, I'm trying to get a good radar. on this one here that we had a brief. Great Falls. Trying to do Grand Forks. Yeah, so we'll just go back up here. Minnesota. Definitely too far south. I can't believe there's only a couple radars. So again, we're watching. There's one tornado or severe thunderstorm warning right there. There's got to be Fargo. Maybe Fargo, South Dakota is the best. Hold on. Where are we? Here we go. So it's great how it's all Sioux Falls. Nope.
Yeah.
There we go. Again, so we've got some cells here. Let's see if I can find a good radar. I cannot find a good radar for this. So we are going to just do this. We're going to go back to Minnesota. We have radar. There, as a meteorologist, throughout my entire career, there are so many radar holes, meaning that I wish there were more radar so we could get a really true, good idea of what storms are doing. So we've got this cell right here, some hail with it. And we've had multiple funnels, brief touchdown just off to the north and east of Minerva. And so we got this cell here. So heads up to Guthrie, Lake George, just off to the north of you. Just be careful of this. Near Minneapolis, we've got some strong storms here. And we've got some chasers down there as well. So let me switch to Minneapolis. And you can see all these different storms here. We've had multiple reports of some significant hail, but wall cloud, very unstable, looks to be developing. Let's see what we got going on here. Rotation with rising scud. So again, we got some interesting storms. I can say probably looks somewhat similar to some of the storms that I saw yesterday too. A rotating wall cloud about a mile north. And then you got some 2.5-inch size hail. Let's see these hail reports. So that's by the Storm Prediction Center. So probably estimated by the radar. So again, some pretty hefty storms just off to the south of Minneapolis. What are we thinking for the rest of the day or the next couple of hours? So you can see Minneapolis, you got plowed by this a few hours ago. The leading edge, some strong gusty winds, and yet another band. Now the majority of it is off to your south. We'll continue to push off to the south and east. La Crosse, Reedsburg, even Madison, Wisconsin. Just be prepared for this. This is going to move through too. Looking at Colorado. So again, we've got a couple storms here in southeastern Wyoming, near Cheyenne. So let's go look at those really quick. We're just going on a fun radar tour because it's fun. And why not? It's a Tuesday night. Join me with a beer. Let's have some fun. Let's geek out a little bit. We've got our chasers here with us, Dorian, Stephen. They are trying. They're racing down south to get this supercell. I believe in them.
We may see some hail soon because there were cars parked under the overpass.
Woo! I like it. And you know what? That Littleton, the one that I said was probably going to get a tornado warning on it soon, it does have a tornado warning on it. So I'm going to look at that really quickly. I'm looking at the warning on my phone. Radar indicated tornado and golf ball size hail possible moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. So this is for north central Hockley County in Texas and south central Lamb County in Texas. Really quick look at these storms in Cheyenne. Rock River, Beasley storm here, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1-inch hail. So just be prepared for that. And some big hail right over here too. So again, those are diving. We go back in time, kind of shifting more off to the east. We do have, we've got severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 a.m., I think local time, because this is, I have it on Eastern time for myself. So we're going to look at the Colorado storms really quickly. Then we're going to head back south. So let's look at Colorado, shall we? Let's do this. Let's go on the full tour. What's happening around the lower 48? So let's see here. Colorado doesn't look as exciting as the Texas Panhandle, Dorian. Kind of looking, I don't know, not so good.
Dorian's favorite place to chase.
I know, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and 1.25-inch size hail. This is north and west of Le Mans. So again, that there's some, they're okay still. It's not like what you got. You guys got good storms down there. To the south and east of Fountain, this is here just off to the south and east of Colorado Springs. We got some beastly storms here producing a 3/4 of an inch hail to 1 3/4 inch hail. So again, some bigger storms there, but the beasts are down here in Texas. I'm going to get, wow, they are punching the core. We're going to get you guys in a second. I want to get to the Lubbock radar because I want to show you this tornado warning storm right here. Remember I showed you the rotation? You could definitely see that hook. So let's do this. We saw the rotation. Let's see what we look for on here really quick. So let's do this. We are going to go to Lubbock, Texas. Here we are. This is the storm. All right, let's double paint it. Double paint it. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so maybe a little messy, not as tight. Let's look. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so this is where we're like, whoa, that. This is when I was like, guys, I don't know. It's got a little bit of a hook. We have some rotation. But then let's watch as we go through the next couple of minutes. So they triggered a tornado warning on it. And then some brief. So you can see right there where that lightning strike is. I mean, maybe a little... maybe like right here, there was some concern. But then looking at it now, it kind of looks more messy. It doesn't look that great. So, which is good news. We never want a tornado to impact anyone, hurt anyone. And it's kind of moving toward a somewhat impactful area. Still some rotation with it. So be safe with this one. Large hail too. So again, if you're anywhere from Little Rock, Wood Harrell, Anton, you need to just be aware of this. Get into your safe place, lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. I want to look up at this. There was a tornado report here on this one. Land spout along the gust front, 2 miles to my northeast. This was at 6:27, so about almost 2 hours ago now. So again, they had, let's see. It was, land spout along the gust front. I've seen a land spout along the gust front. It's kind of unique and pretty cool to see. Let's see what this is. Rotating wall cloud. So again, this one had some rotation in it. It is kind of dying out. All right, let's see how the boys are doing. Again, this cell here, woo, really quickly though. I mean, Hart, you're going to get in some hefty hail and lightning and heavy rain. I mean, it is nonstop lightning. So you're getting in the thick of it right now. We've got our crew. Doop. We're getting them back on screen again. Here they are. They're about to get into it. They're getting into some rain. It's about to get heavier as they approach the town of Happy. Happy.
I feel so happy right now, Jen.
Do you? Are you getting happier as you approach the town of Happy?
Way happier.
Yes, very happy.
Visually happier.
Oh my God, I love it so much. You guys are so amazing.
Physically happier.
I'm not grumpy anymore.
Good. Those storms are piddly up there. They're piddly. You don't want that. You want to go to the Texas Panhandle. This is where the fun is. So they're literally, this is them. I'm going to circle them. Dun, 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 dun. They're
Whoa.
right here. And they are about to drive. They're about to literally pass the town of Happy.
Okay, look at our feed. Look at all these people underneath. There's a learning moment for the audience.
Okay, you guys, watch right now. Your full screen.
This is what not to do in a hailstorm.
And there's no hail right now.
There's no hail.
Oh, that could.
Oh, he tried to get under and he's stuck in there now. See, that's why you don't do that.
Oh, see, that's scary. Yeah. Let's see. Keep talking, you guys. Look at them. What are they? Look at them. Those cars, that's not what you do. And then I've actually seen it where cars on the highway, they're not even pulled over on the side of the road. They just stop on the highway. And then that causes a huge traffic jam and puts everyone in danger. Let's see. Hold on one second. I may have you guys take over the stream in about in a couple minutes. I am going to try and FaceTime with my daughter really quick to see if we can do that. But hold on. We've been trying to do that for the past couple of hours.
Oh, that's perfect.
Let's see really quickly.
Yeah, we're gonna get under it, so we may also lose signal.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh,
Look at you guys. Do you see the sign? We're going to keep on here. I want to see the happy sign. We're heading toward the town of Happy. We're almost there. So what we're going to do, I'm watching. You're not quite there yet. The town of Happy. You guys are so close. So I'm going to wait for I'm going to wait for a screenshot. Let's see what this sign says. There's a sign coming up. I'm totally videotaping this right now. Is it the town of Happy? No, not yet.
we're probably like a couple miles from Happy, or maybe
Yeah.
4.5
Probably the
miles from Happy.
Yeah, the next couple exits are going to be signs for the town of Happy. Get off this way. And we're going to take a
And
screenshot.
Happy is about to be a little unhappy with hail right over their town soon.
I like this. I know they are. They really are. It's approaching them fast. So this is not a good thing. Hi, hey to everyone who's joining us on the streams. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some love. Do all the fun things. This is more of a not tornado outbreak, but we've got some of our team out there in the field chasing storms in the Texas Panhandle. They're about to core punch a storm. So yeah. Okay.
We did not have time to get a protective cover for the space or Starlink, so core punch may be an expensive core punch, Jen, but it's
Okay,
all
so
for the viewers.
ooh,
I don't think
all
the
right.
hail's that big now.
You guys are going to take over really quick. I'm going to mute myself. So stand by or yeah, hold on. I don't mute. Okay, hold on one
Oh.
second. All right.
We are just punching this core, so we may lose signal and not see comments. But oh, there screen goes. Oh, we're back. I think we could do it. There we go. But Jen will come back, take over. She is the star. There's another person underneath this overpass again. It's still working. This isn't, I don't think the hail's bad, but those are always famous last words when they say them.
We got,
Oh,
yeah, we're about a half mile to the core.
okay. Half mile to the core. Now it's getting a little rainy and visually you probably can't see it. But we are almost happy. Oh, lots of rain.
A bit of cooling
A lot of pooling,
on,
ponding,
yeah, ponding on the roads here.
Ponding.
North of Happy.
north of happy. The roads are, maybe we can, all right, we're going to see the happy sign right now. I don't know if you're actually going to see it. Get it out the window. There it is. Happy. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, this is
And dig into the core now.
getting into the score. We can or if we can beat this score actually. There's a little break in it. So we might be able to just blast right through. And now, oh no, there's the mail. Fun. I think it's a very big one. So we are golden. We should get service back. There is another person hiding under the overpass. He's probably gonna get stuck. No, he's fine. All right, let's rock and roll. Now. All right. Now I don't know where to go. There are tornadoes a little far south.
It's on. I just send it to the. Try to get in front of this. I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Could have a good sunset too.
Sunset chasing.
I might look better on the other side. But that's
I'm sure.
see any hail.
Yeah. You can hear hail. It might be throwing it out. I can't tell. I guess our stream on Weatherfront might have gone down. I can't.
Yeah, we're probably cracking. I think it's pretty this one.
No. That one does. Let's do it. Yeah.
At this point, it's probably go east there and just pretend. I'm gonna see what this burger does with this thing.
I like it.
Like for the best option. Yeah, it'll be the best take an exit to the
At Tula.
yeah, there's a pitch shoots to the before to the there. And then we can head back over to the big Texas.
Boom. Why we drove down here? Just to go there.
And Bucky's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bucky's.
Now, that's what that hotel for Amarillo.
I don't know if we're still here, Jen. We were wasn't that exciting. Can't hear you anymore, so we'll rejoin.
Good check this out.
Yeah.
It's the sun down. It's gonna look crazy.
And you go that way?
You want to? Like a what?
Or what? No. Oh yeah. Where do you want me to go? East side.
That'd be
All right, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good. It wasn't that
You guys doing
exciting.
good? Yeah. All right,
Great.
I'm about to jump off, but you guys hold it for like a couple more minutes.
okay.
I like it.
We're thinking of just going back to Amarillo soon and or Bucky's and then the Big Texan. What do you think, Jen?
I kind of like that idea, but hold on, I'll have a decision for you in a couple minutes.
Okay.
You guys fill the airtime. Fill the airtime.
Fill the air. Gotta talk about Limon.
Well, it's also Lyman. I don't want to make any viewers mad. It's Lyman, Colorado.
So
We calling
Limon.
it Limon. A
Wait,
lot of good restaurants there. There's a Taco Bell.
there's a Taco Bell and a stay.
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn. There's good margaritas if you bring them.
Yeah.
And
the cooler.
yeah, it was a long drive down here to just punch pea-sized hail. And now we're probably just going to go on the backside of the storm, see if there's any good visuals.
Yeah. Showed up a little late for this one, but we got distracted by some horses.
Yeah, there was a cloud above horses, and we stopped and took photos, which made us miss the main structure.
We probably were going to need another hour, I think. Yeah, my bad.
And, well, yeah, there was a lot of decisions we made. But there weren't any tornadoes, really, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
just a fire.
We got
tornado.
an amazing storm yesterday, which we're very happy about.
Yeah, the Colorado storm was amazing.
113 mile per hour gust is what they're saying. It was a beast.
In Akron, Colorado.
And Dorian and Terry's on Instagram for those visuals.
You posted some stuff too.
And I did too. Stephen Brooker. I'm just navigating and trying to figure out when we stop and go to Buc-ee's is our biggest thing, because I would like to get a stuffy for the kiddos and some pecans.
Just roasted pecans.
Roasted pecans. And this is why Jennifer Watson does the stream, because she knows how to fill the air. She was in an ice storm and I don't know if she can hear me. I'm going to tell them about the ice storm you were in, Jennifer Watson. In New York, power was out for 2 weeks. Inside jokes. But there's a huge hail pour on that south storm.
Yeah, I wish it was going over.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that. And this merge is going to happen. Are we going to drive east and do it? I can't see any comments, guys, so I would be answering your questions.
I feel like this north side looked better with all the lattice.
I know.
So should we just punch back?
Punch back north? Yeah. All right.
No, we're missing a hail core. Hail core's going right over Happy right now.
Oh, all right. We're going to turn around, go to Happy, punch the hail pour to see if there's
Yeah.
more pea-sized hail, which is super exciting. And let's see where I can get off from here.
Yeah.
Normally, there are amazing rainbows on the backside of these storms, but we are not on the backside of this storm. So, back to Amarillo. It is not back to Limon, which I don't see any storms up there anyways. So, Travis is getting nothing. All right, where is the next thing? Like, get off. Oh.
Or if you want to go a little further
To what?
to this storm, could.
Thinking there's. Let's see here.
34 minutes to Bill Center. But it might beat us there. Stuff sad. Yeah.
So this is real storm chasing. It's pretty boring to a lot of people as you just drive, but we love it. Let's see here. Or now. I think we just go back to Happy.
Yeah.
They will probably beat us though.
Yeah.
All right. We're going back to Happy so that Jen can get her Happy sign photo. and maybe there will be a good sunset. And then we succeeded in our chase today because we got an amazing photo of Happy. We went modest chasing
Yeah.
and the town of Happy today.
Yeah.
And that was how many hours? 6, 7, 8?
A lot of hours for some modest.
But, our stream is not pulled up, but there is a legit little sunbeams coming through here. We got a. It does kind of look sweet.
Yeah, I think it'll look better when we're heading forward.
All right. Unlike the people parked under the overpass, we're going to drive back into the hill, which is not even big. I mean, is that storms? Oh, the sun. Wait, I thought you.
Here in Texas.
All right, kids, I'm back.
We're
How are
going
we
back.
doing?
We're doing great. We're going back to the town of Happy for you to get a photo of the sunset in front of the Happy sign.
Okay, are you sure you guys can catch up to this storm, you know? You guys can.
Tell us more about that storm. Should
Okay,
we?
so there's a severe thunderstorm warning. You guys, you keep driving down, 60-mile-per-hour wind, almost 2-inch size hail, considerable, and it's got a little bit. Let's see what we got. I'm watching this right now. Hold on. How far are you from? I mean, it's a beastly storm right now.
It is a beast.
I feel like you guys can like get down to Crest and Plainview, and then head west toward Alton, or a little bit more south and west. But
Hill core.
there's rotation, you guys. There's rotation, so I don't think you should give up. I think you need to keep going.
Well, look at our stream. We weren't giving up, Jen. We were looking at this hail core going over Happy. It is just dumping hail
Oh.
and rain.
Let me see. I feel like you should keep going.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we'll do it.
Yeah, get there.
Go back
Oh,
around
poor
the west.
Happy. Oh, God.
Happy is.
I think that's Edgar O'Neill up there. Let me just check.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can't double pane it. Hold on. Single pane. Yeah, it is. Yep, it's Edgar in Happy. Edgar must be really happy and happy. Yeah, you're gonna have a fun crew. Yeah. Get south. This thing, you guys could get a gorgeous tornado at sunset. How far are you from Plainville or Plainview?
Not that far. Probably
15
20,
minutes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes. Or
Get
just try.
there. Get
this
there.
Look at this
Never-
hail core, Jen. Look at this hail
never
core.
Never
just-
stop chasing.
We just have to figure out how to get back on the highway.
Hold on one second. I'm looking at
Actually,
on my phone. It
here.
is moving. That thing is a beast.
Yeah.
It's got an hour-long severe thunderstorm warning. It's moving southeast at 15. You can easily
What?
get
What do you
back
mean?
get to it, I should say, not get back
I'm
to
gonna go
it.
straight. Go straight.
No.
Go straight.
Oh yeah.
You guys, I'm gonna be right back. So hold tight. You guys got the stream.
Hold there.
I will be right back. Woo!
We are navigating. Are we still in Panhandle?
Yeah, we're still
All
in
right.
Texas.
Which is the wildest on ramps you'll ever experience in your life. They make zero sense. They're on the opposite road. Got to go over train tracks, everything, just to get there. But it does look really cool behind us. And I wanna go there. But we will go down to this beastly storm because Jen said so. Oh, all right. Just right, then go left. All right. Beautiful.
Curve around and
On ramp intercept has been successful. I'm so. Here we go. Oops. Boom. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna beat this storm.
Maybe just head to Hail Center.
Okay. Is that the name of the storm center, or is that an actual place?
It's actual town.
Okay.
And there's a county in town.
Getting off this, right?
Here.
Jeez.
You know how it works.
I know. Well, that was only my third time on an on ramp, and I feel like I've never on ramps in the Texas Panhandle. All right, Jen, we're doing it. We're going south just for you. Yeah, I mean, storm looks legit.
I just see sister north of the
Okay. We will probably be back in Hillport.
Yeah, definitely.
It's getting darker. So things may come
I'll
off.
sport this with this sunset, and then we can just shoot back.
Yeah. Like it. Who's down here? Jason Lee is stuck in mud earlier. Let's check out his feed. Ooh. It does look nice.
Yeah.
All right. Good work, Jen. That's why we're live with you so that you can look ahead of the storm with Weatherfront. Brought to you by Weather. Download it now. It's #1 on the App Store.
So I'll say the best looking super.
John
Yeah.
and all them at Weather are amazing. They work hard. And they are just great people to hang out with.
They are phenomenal people. They're incredible people. I am back. Stand by.
We will launch the Weather Watch radio with live music here soon with some of the best picks for road trips with chasing.
Woo! Oh, hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. You guys, I got some more giggles. I got giggles.
What are are those the candies you keep eating?
They are, yes, they're the healthy Skittles.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm one of those people. Not all the time. Sometimes.
Skittles. Healthy
No, but they're actually good. I like them better than Skittles.
Skittles make you happy, which makes you healthy.
You're happy and you're healthy. You guys are going to get a gorgeous view. So, Dorian, you're going to get your shot that you want, okay? You are going to get your shot, Dorian, because this is going to be a gorgeous sunset view with a supercell right here. You guys are going to be there just in time.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Storm looks pretty nice. There is a chaser down there. Chasing. We've had this really good view.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to single pane. We're going to get to them right now. Hold on. Or not to them. We're going to get to you. Is your feed is down. You know how to fix that?
Yeah. Let me. It says it's going, but let me restart it because we did lose signal during.
I know it was the perfectly wrong time for my daughter to call.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We had fun. We FaceTimed with the whole family. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And for those of you joining us, we've been live for just over an hour. This is a little bit more of a relaxed feed. If you watched me Sunday night, it was a tornado outbreak. It was very significant. It was nonstop tornado warnings, massive tornadoes on the ground. Unfortunately, yet again for Illinois breaking records. Indiana, I think, also breaking a state record, more tornadoes than any other month on record. So it was a very rough night, and they're still recovering in many of those towns and those impacted. Right now, we are watching storms. So we've got some storms that developed thanks to an outflow boundary in the Texas Panhandle. So you got storms stretching from south of Lubbock all the way. We had a pretty beastly storm that moved through Amarillo. We had multiple hail reports where hail broke the windshields of a storm chaser's car and someone else's car. We're now watching. We've got our team here, Weather Watch team. They are driving right here now. They left the Amarillo storm and they are diving south because they're going to make this storm right here. They're going to go whoop, and they may see a beautiful land spout or a tornado right at sunset. You've got Dorian, who is an incredible photographer. You've got Steven, who's an amazing photographer, filmmaker. They're both like incredible. So they're going to get some epic photos of the storm. And we zoom out a little bit. You've got some other beastly storms here. Moving through extreme northeastern Texas, about to hit Texarkana and move into southwestern Arkansas and extreme northwestern Louisiana. We've got a few storms here in Colorado, but the right choice that our weather watch team did was they made the smart decision to drive to the Texas Panhandle. These are better storms, and I think they're going to get the shots that they want. Beautiful structure. Let's see. You guys, some good lightning?
Oh, really? Yes. Yeah.
Good lightning.
Dorian is still looking at Colorado radar right now.
Yeah, we got like 25 minutes before.
What's going on?
I'm just looking at stuff.
Dorian, I get it.
Every time he looks at it, his level of happiness goes down, and the further away we get from happy.
Well, it's okay. We'll figure it out. Let me do this really quick. Is your feedback on, you guys?
I think so. You might have to refresh the app, just that URL, and I think it will be live.
Oh wait, is it happening? Yeah, we got you. Actually, I didn't even have to do that. You guys are doing it. You guys are hightailing it to this storm. So they're going to get there. It's a beautiful storm, and hopefully they get some epic shots, the ones that they're looking for. So we'll see what happens with this guy. I'm glad they're diving south. So let's see. They're going to be very close to Lubbock. So the question will be, after the storm, do they dive south to Lubbock or head back north? But look at this. So
We're almost to Lubbock.
well, you're going to be closer to Lubbock. So there's a brief tornado on the ground, a quarter mile southeast of this location. Looks like they've got it wrong here, but looks like this cell here. We had a brief tornado report. Maybe it was a land spout along the gust front, I'm thinking. You see the gust front right there. I think there was a, because if that's the location, let me switch over really quick. No, we're at Lubbock. So,
Uh-oh.
so I think this was a land spout along the gust front with that position of the tornado, because the main part of the storm and where it would be rotating if it was a tornado has not moved through yet. So you can kind of see the gust front right here. So I think that was a land spout, which can be very gorgeous, very similar to a tornado, but not under the rotating mesocyclone, and usually really doesn't cause much of any damage. It's very similar to a dust devil. So, but there was just likely a land spout just off to the north of Levelland. But Levelland, Smyre, Sundown, and Ropesville, you got this one heck of a hailstorm diving basically south-southeast. So again, just heads up, Levelland, Smyre, and Ropesville, and Sundown, you do have some time to get your car in the garage, under the carport, whatever you need to do to protect it, but only a couple minutes to stay very close to this. We got a unique, interesting severe thunderstorm warning. You see the highlight there, the severe thunderstorm warning within the severe thunderstorm warning. So let's see what that's about. This right here, it just flashed again. So let's see if we can get that update. Considerable damage, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and nearly 2-inch size hail. So again, we've got that concern, and that's why they extended this one farther south. So I was wondering why it was flashing again. They usually give an update. Even when you have warnings for 45 minutes to an hour, they will update if they get any more new information in. So Again, I'm going to look at this one right over here. That expires in 4 minutes because they had the huge, larger one that was issued. So you guys are getting close to this one cell. 49 minutes left for the warning on your cell. It is golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. So this one is a beast that they are approaching. I'm glad that they did not stop chasing. Oh my God, they're laughing right now. They're having an internal conversation. Steven and Door Dog. I like it. Look at them. I can see them laughing. I can see them laughing.
We're excited that you're excited that we didn't turn around, Jen.
I'm so excited you didn't turn around. You guys could see a tornado or a land spout or just get the most beautiful, epic shot ever with the lightning and the sunset. Dorian, so this is my, I'm going to manifest this for Dorian. And Dorian, you just envision this with me. So you guys are going to get a gorgeous land spout or a tornado, an insane structure, and you're going to get the most gorgeous photo of like a lightning bolt, a barn, some kind of cool structure there with the sunset. They're laughing. They think it's funny. But it's true. You're going to get it.
Wow.
And you're
I
going
like
to be
this vision. A barn and golf ball size hail coming at us.
Yeah, we can see the base now.
Yeah, the base looks beautiful.
You know who's watching this right now? Phil must be watching this because Phil, the Stormfront Freaks, just shared this.
Shout out, Phil.
Phil, I see you. I love you. You're incredible. You're amazing. You're such an awesome human being. Phil, I was looking back at some photos and I was actually looking through some Stormfront Freak stuff in my office yesterday. And there was something, actually, I think I put it on. You guys, I love Phil. Hold on. I put something. All right, you guys stand by. I got to find this quick. You boys take it over for 2 seconds. Phil, I'm going to try and
Hold
find
the air. All right, Phil, you just hold on 1 second. We're approaching this beautiful storm. CGs are starting to pop out here. And Jen, no. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. It was a card. So when we went to so the Stormfront Freaks, we recorded our 200th podcast episode at the top of Mount Washington, and this is how awesome Phil is. Phil is so thoughtful. So in the hotel lobby, it was a gorgeous hotel too that we were staying in New Hampshire, and the day before, and he had shirts. I think. Drink mugs or something. I don't know. There's just everything, business cards, all sorts of fun Stormfront Freak gear. And he always like did the most special things and surprised us with them. And it was just like, I don't know. He was always so thoughtful. And on back of one of the cards, and I have it, and I'm not sure where I put it because I wanted to save it. It's right here. It's right here, Phil, if you're still watching, Phil, look at this. It says, Jen, thanks for all you've brought to the team. You're amazing. Because apparently I tell everyone they're amazing, but I genuinely mean it when I tell people they're amazing. Oh my God, Steven and Dorian are having their private conversation again. But this is why I love Phil. See, they're laughing. They know it's true. But look what I found too. So I saw Helen Hunt last year. She said, Jennifer, you're awesome. I asked her to write that. She did.
Shout out Helen. If she's watching. She's tuning in.
Shout out to Helen Hunt. No, but she was okay. So when you go, she was like the first celebrity that I really went to go see that I loved. Obviously Twisters is my favorite, or Twister is my favorite movie. And you never know, because I was like, should I go see Helen? Because what if she isn't as awesome as I think she is, and she's maybe a jerk in real life, and it ruins the movie and my whole idea of everything about her. And I went, and it was the complete opposite. You should look on my TikTok account, Jennifer Weather. My daughter Zara went with me, and she asked her a question like, has she ever seen a tornado? But my daughter stood up at a microphone in front of like a crowd of hundreds asking her this question. And she was so nice and sweet to my daughter. We took photos with her, and then we went to the showing at the movie theater after the fact, and we had like front row seats, and she remembered us. And she couldn't have been any more kind if you wanted her to be. So again, it was absolutely an amazing experience. Look at you guys there. So they're heading down south. This is where Door Dog and Steven, they're tracking south to Plainview.
That's what I put Door Dog in.
Let's circle this, Door Dog. You guys, there's some rotation. Do you see my screen? So we are in the Panhandle of Texas, north of Lubbock. Whoops. So yeah, we'll see what they get here. And obviously we never want anything to form, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, so we're monitoring this. They are probably, to get in position, they're not far from it. In about like probably 8 or 9 minutes, they should get a clear view of a rotating wall cloud or something. They should see some lowering off to their west. And once they get to hail center, they should be in a good kind of place where hail center, they want to be a little bit north. So maybe get down to hail center and head north, or if there's a side road that they can head west. But yeah, that's where they want to be, if not a little bit farther south. So yeah, they are chasing. This is a solid beastly storm with significant hail. They could likely drive on the backside of this too. So again, I'm glad they're going.
Jen,
for this.
we're gonna point the dash cam over at the base because it looks pretty healthy and looks like a great storm.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so you guys, we're gonna do this. We're gonna click on their stream. They make it so easy at Weatherfront. So we're gonna do this right now. Let's see if we can get it live. And it may just take an extra minute because they're driving through a little bit of rain. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. This is the storm. Look at that thing. Holy moly, Dorian. Wow. That's incredible. So they're driving down there. They're going to get a better and better view of this too. And if they get closer, and I eat my giggles. But look at that. So
shout out to what is it?
Oh, there you are.
Oh yeah, telephoto.
Yeah, it's a little shaky.
Dorian, zoom in again.
All right.
We need B-Script to sponsor the stream so that
We need who to sponsor?
B-Script so that we can have a steadier hand. Oops.
Yeah.
It's zoomed in now. There we go.
Wow, look at that. Dorian, look at that. Hold on, keep it there. Dorian is just literally holding his hand like this. Like, that is gorgeous right there. So you've got an incredible view. You can see some of the dustiness. Just honestly stay zoomed in on it and see if you see anything. We're watching this live. So this is a severe thunderstorm just off to the west of Plainview, Texas, which is between Lubbock and Amarillo, closer to Lubbock, but on the north side, north of Lubbock. We got a beast of a storm, and actually it may come very close to hail center. It's likely going to move over hail center. This rotation will impact hail center and this storm. But do you see the dustiness there? Like, do you see that, Dorian? Just keep a close eye on what's happening over there, because we've got a great view right now. I mean, I see dust being kicked up, but it's hard to see exactly what's going on. But I mean, we will have this recording, like you being zoomed in. We're on StreamYard right now. So StreamYard is one of my favorite things to look at. That. Do you see it? It may just be the dust from outflow wind, but there's something going on. So Dorian, if you can just keep seeing if you can see anything. We're getting a great view right now. So this severe storm again is off to, they're in Plainview. It's diving south and east. So they're about to they should issue a severe thunderstorm warning, at least. That'll include hail center, Plainview, maybe even Abernathy and Petersburg. But significant, potentially damaging straight line wind gusts of 60 miles per hour, golf ball size hail possible in this storm. And there's rotation in this. There is just a lot of dust under there. There could be something on the ground. I'm not going to lie. There could be something on the ground. Can you see that? you see more of that condensation coming right there?
You get a good view here soon.
Yeah, like that's
Real
that's very
close.
yeah, that's very interesting. And there's also all sorts of different lowerings. And the great thing is with StreamYard, I am paying for the premium amount. So oh my gosh, look at there is some significant hail in this storm and is running out of this severe thunderstorm warning. They're going to have to issue one for hail center here very, very soon. There's a lot of rotation, you guys, under this, on the front of this. So I'm keeping it on this for you guys right now because you guys have an incredible view. But is that a tornado on the ground? Does that look like it? It's so hard to see. It's so hard to tell.
It looks, I mean, it could be dust or maybe some hail being thrown down there. That's what it
Yeah,
looks like from our perspective.
yeah, there's definitely, there's significant hail actually. So it may be hail that is getting that is falling as well. I'm doing a little bit. I want to keep it on this stream and their stream, just because it's a gorgeous view of the storm. I'm kind of analyzing this behind the scenes, if you can see me on my phone, just because I want to see how significant, like the hail core, there's golf ball size or even larger hailstones in this storm right now. This thing is an absolute beast. So again, you need to, if you're in the path of this, you definitely need to be in a safe place, and stay away from the windows. Get to the lowest level of your home. Stay away from windows. There's not a tornado warning on it or a tornado right now, but there's very large hail, and with damaging straight line wind, the hail could fly into your windows and it could break your windows. So again, you just want to be smart with this because this is a very significant situation right here. So we're going to do this. I'm going through and looking at all the velocity. It's kind of bowing out in a weird way, but it's just got a gorgeous structure right there. And it's gusting out. It just a little what do we call outflow boundary? It has now too. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm kind of looking at the situation that we have. So again, I thought I saw some lowering. There may be some dust being kicked up, definitely some hail coming down from this, but this is a beast of a storm between Lubbock and Amarillo in the Panhandle of Texas, closer on the north side or north of Lubbock. Diving south will be impacting Hale Center here very shortly. So if you live in Hale Center, be prepared, and southwest of Hale Center, be prepared for some significant hail. They actually just issued, and like I was saying, they needed to extend this severe thunderstorm warning because it is moving fast. So it's moving now southeast at 30 miles per hour, picking up speed. The storm itself and golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind, again, is the big threat here. So it's a beast of a storm. The problem is when you have damaging straight line wind and hail of this size, it's very easy for, if you get a sideways wind gust, down versus straight line wind gust, for it to break the windows. And that could be a very dangerous thing that could send flashbang. Yes.
I don't know if the stream is paused right now, but try to refresh it. We got a good view of the hail, and
Ooh, okay. Stand by.
we are trying to beat this thing south so we don't get slammed by it.
Oh, let's see. Okay, hold on. I see you guys. Yeah, if you guys get to Hale Center and dive south, you guys will be. Oh, still, hold on. Let me see. It was briefly getting there, and then it kind of went away. So stand by really, really quickly. Yeah, that's a beast of a storm. You can see the outflow boundary right here where I'm sharing my screen. Woo! That is all the outflow boundary. We got another chaser on it. They're doing good. Looks like we're going a little off-roading right here, but they're doing great. But this thing is going to put down some big hail, strong gusty wind, very powerful storm right here, about to impact Hale Center and others. But let's do this. I'm going to try and click back on their feed. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I see it. I see it. We're doing, oh, it's
Delay.
struggling.
Actually,
Yeah.
stop the stream. We'll reset the stream real quick.
Yeah.
Because we got a good view, actually.
They've got a gorgeous view. So I'm going to zoom in even a little bit more so you guys can see this storm. So I'm going to zoom out actually so you can see hail center right here. It's heading toward, but the hail, the worst of the hail is right around here. So again, this is basically diving this way. Yes.
Back dual camera. That means
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to do this. Boop, boop, boop.
this too. Or is it back on?
Yeah, I got it back on.
All right, let's see. Okay, there they are.
Hold on.
There's a chaser that is very close to this hail core. I'm actually going to check really quick their feet. Oh, Jason Cooley, I was watching him earlier. He's diving south, trying to escape the worst of this storm right now. He got very close. Let's see. It says no stream available, but we'll work on it.
Did you stop the start?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and it may be back up again.
Yeah, let me refresh. I'm totally going to refresh my browser. Okay. Whoop. You see what it did? So this is where you have the severe thunderstorm watch box here. They have one of the more beastly storms of the day, and currently at the moment in time, it's this storm and the one they're on that are the biggest storms of the day. So we're going to zoom in. Let's see if we can get to where they are right here. This is diving south hard. There we go. There we go. Look at the sun coming through. Is that the sun coming through there?
Yeah.
Door dog, is that everything you ever dreamed of and more?
Yeah.
It is. Is there Mamatis? Is that Mamatis? Oh no, you guys muted yourself. Is that Mamatis?
There is Mamatis to our west.
Okay.
We have the window open, so we're.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys can see the heavy rain shaft right here. So Dorian is doing an incredible job. There's the heavy rain. You can see it right there. And again, this is a beast of a storm. There's still some very broad rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe you see a little, like, I don't know, circulation or land spout, but really the main thing with this is some hail right now. So again, some significant hail with this. I think that you guys, after this moves through, you guys should go back west of Hale Center. And actually, let me see. God, look at that. I'm going to go like this really quick. So I'm going to just briefly minimize this because I want to keep it on there. Let's see where we are. I want you to go after this passes. I'm going to take a picture of this too. Screenshot of this. This is where I want you guys to go, where the heaviest hail is right now, because it's got to be rocking. There's a lot of county roads and road networks here where they're getting the worst of the hail. This is completely diving south. Jason Cooley, this is him right here. He's trying to get away from this storm. He's been playing cat and mouse. And here we are. Here's our Weather Watch team. They're heading toward Hale Center. And we'll see if they head this way, which I don't think they're going to beat it. They need to probably head south a little bit and then head this way, or completely here to this intersection and head here, join Jason Cooley and dive south. Do you guys like all my arrows? Kind of made it really crazy messy. Whoop, 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 whoop. But they got an epic view. I want to keep it on this view. This is a supercell thunderstorm that is just west here of Plainview, Texas. So let me just go like this. Whoop. And actually the worst of it is now south and west. And the worst is actually moving west of Hale Center. So Hale Center, you're getting very lucky right now because the worst of the hail, even though they're spelled differently, Hale Center is H-A-L-E, but the hail, H-A-I-L, is moving west of you. There's still some broad rotation, nothing too significant. So again, keeping an eye on that. You never know. This also has a nice little gust front that just came from it as well. So again, it was showing some signs of rotation. Now it's more so morphed into a Boeing line hailer. They're going to try, and they are getting in front of it. And you can see the sun. One of the coolest things right now, you can see the sun peeking out below as it's approaching sunset for them right now too. So again, this is a beast of a storm. Hail center, actually, you're going to miss the worst of the hail. Still, you're going to get some very heavy rain though very shortly. And this storm, it may eventually cross the highway and dive directly toward Abernathy, the worst of the hail. So again, very strong, severe thunderstorm right now. A lot of these storms here in Texas, big hail, especially right around Amarillo. We had a storm where we had a 3-inch size hail that broke 2 different windshields. There's 2 different reports of windshields broken. So imagine driving on the highway and your windshield breaks because of hail. So that's a very scary situation. The storm picked up speed a little bit, moving, I would say, south-southeast at 30 miles per hour. The National Weather Service said southeast, but I feel like it's more south-southeast.
We are
Golf ball.
passing Hail Center on the stream.
You are passing Hail Center on the stream. Let's see where they are really quickly. We are live streaming right now. Yes, you are directly over Hail Center. I see it. There is that Boeing line and where we've got the hail, and that is tracking kind of this way, south-southeast. So as we zoom out a little bit, what I see them likely doing, and they are smart, they got to dive south this way, and either go here or continue just driving down the highway and then maybe tracking east a little bit as it progresses south and east. So again, when you're chasing storms, you have to pay attention to the storm like every second. Look at the storm motion. Yes, you look out at the radar, but so this is what we're seeing with the radar, and this is what they're seeing. You can see the rain here right to the right, and this is like the leading edge of it, and you've got very, very strong wind moving through. You've got Jason Cooley just diving south as fast as he can right now. He was pretty close to the storm earlier. We've got the Weather Watch team. They are here just south of Hail Center. They are going to get south, and they're likely going to get a gorgeous view. They're going to beat the storm.
There's the 27 north is shut down. There was a flipped truck that looked like a really bad wreck right where we were. So just a heads up to anyone driving north on 27.
So are you guys on 27 right now?
Yes, we're on 27 south.
Okay, so just in basically Hail Center, 27 north,
Yeah.
Highway 27 north.
About a mile to 2 miles south of Hail Center.
Okay, so there's a flip truck. Was the entire 2-lane road shut down, or?
Yeah, they've shut it down completely, and kind of veering traffic to detour.
Okay, so yes, you guys be very careful with this. This storm is a beast, and that goes for anyone who is in the potential path of this too, because let's look at storm motion. I always like looking at storms over time, because then you really start to understand the storm motion. And I think that's one of the most powerful things you can have in your pocket, because when you understand storm motion, you can see this, right? Watch these storms. This is the outflow boundary that moved through Hail Center around 6:01 Eastern time. So just over 3 hours ago, moved through Hail Center. We already had one storm. We had a couple storms pass through Hail Center. So Hail Center, this is going to be your 3rd storm of the day, maybe even 4th diving south, but you can see it has more of a southeasterly component. We'll see. Hail Center, you are missing the worst of the hail, but yeah, it's a very strong storm. And the weather front team and Jason Cooley, you've got our weather front team right here, diving south on I-27 toward Abernathy and eventually toward Lubbock. You got Jason Cooley right here, kind of. He dove south because he was really close to it, and that's where the strongest wind and hail is. That's not where you want to be. But he's kind of hanging out right there. This is eventually could impact maybe in the future Petersburg. So Petersburg, keep an eye out on this, or it may dive between Abernathy and Petersburg. We will see, and we can actually zoom out here just a little bit. Oops, I don't want to do that. So we're going to look at this really quick. So we've got, so yeah, between Abernathy, Petersburg, may hit Petersburg. There was a report of, I think, is this a land spout? Or tornado? Yeah, land spout along the gust front earlier today on one of the storms. So again, which this is not good news for that accident with that flipped truck and multiple vehicles stuck in traffic. If we zoom in here really quickly, I will clear this out for you. So basically what Stephen and Dorian were saying is just a couple miles south of Hale Center on Highway 27 North, probably right around somewhere in this vicinity, there's a flipped truck and they're diverting traffic to get around it. And you've got this storm literally right on your doorstep with this hail. You're not going to get the worst of the hail, but you could get some. So very strong wind coming, basically about to make an impact here in Hale Center, along with some hail. So again, those of you that are watching, maybe on the highway, you have know of someone that lives between Lubbock and Amarillo, that is south of Plainview. I need you to see, alert them that they've got this big storm heading their way. And you can see Farm to Market Road, 1914. That's, you are in the direct, right, this right here, Farm to Market Road. You're getting some of the biggest hail. So that would be somewhere, especially if you live in these areas, you need to be in your safe place, the lowest level of your home and away from windows, just because this is some strong wind with hail, and it could fly through and break some glass. So you just need to be extra careful with this. We're going to clear this out really quick. And I'm going to zoom out to, I want to get right to, so look at Weather Watch, our team right here. Oh, they're on mute right now. So they
are going to drop just north of Abernathy and then head west. Get in front of this and turn, get a good view. Sun's popping through. It's pretty.
This is what I told you guys. We manifested this for Dorian, and it's happening. And I'm excited for Dorian because he's the master photographer and he sells his amazing art. Dorian, where do you sell your art? Where can we find your art?
DorianandTerry's.com.
That's right. I should know this. You've said this a million times. So I think what they're going to do is, my best bet for them is they're diving south to, what is this road? Let's see. This is somewhat of a main artery here. If we can see what it is. It's not coming up, but again, what I'm thinking is they're going to head west just north of Abernathy. Or get down right in Abernathy and head west, but I think they should head this way. I think they need to head, I'm not sure what this is, but just north of Abernathy. There seems to be somewhat of a major highway. I don't know why it's not popping up on here. But if you look at my screen, I think you should head west and this way. So you're going to get like a perfect view that way. So drop south, head west. Even you could head a little north this way as it moves off to your north and east. But I think,
yeah, Jen, the latest scan makes it look pretty good. Yeah, we're going to head west on, what is it?
Farm to Market Road 54.
Farm to Market Road 54, and try to get a good view.
Okay. I like it.
Rotation's strengthening a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's starting to, you guys make it, yeah. There's just starting to get, you start to get that like little kind of finger things kind of poking out a little bit. So, so we'll see. We'll see. They could get just a little bit of a brief either land spout or tornado on the edge of the circulation. So again, they are maneuvering and getting around this storm very well. Very impressive. We're going to, and look at them. They're doing fantastic. I love you guys.
Storm in front of us. I don't know if it's pulling up. I don't know. Is that hail? Pulling up a bunch of dust.
Look at the anti-criscular
Oh.
rays over there.
Dude, you have to look. Look at the ray. What do you? Yeah,
Anti-criscular.
It'll pop up here shortly.
Okay, there's the one beast of a storm near Levelland, literally getting the hail right there. Oh my God, those are anti-crepuscular rays. That's so beautiful. Oh my God, look at that. Wait, keep it there, keep it there. I know you're driving, keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look at that shot. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm taking photos. Because it makes sense. Okay, I got it. But it's still, you can keep it on there if you want to.
The storm in front as well. I'm going to put this back up so I can exit. But it is putting out everything. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at La Rochelle. Hey, girl. Hey, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for geeking out with us and joining us. Yeah, look at that dust being kicked up. So we are going, so this is their view right here. I'm just going to briefly minimize you. So I want to zoom out too so you can see they're looking at storms right over the radar. So the radar, the Lubbock radar is right here where you see this circle. So they're seeing dust being kicked up over there. They've got one cell here to their west. This is also a beastly storm, Levelland, this one. So again, this is, they got a new extended warning. I want to actually hit this really quick. Destructive. So this is the crazy thing with this Levelland storm that is just to the west of Lubbock. 60-mile-per-hour wind and almost 3-inch hail. And that hail has been observed, you guys. So I need you guys to take this. Levelland just got the brunt of the worst hail. And I talked about this before earlier when I was talking about Levelland, Smyre, Ropesville, and Sundown. Again, this is this beast of a storm. This is a different storm. This is west of Lubbock. This is dropping down, going to South US Highway 385. Again, a lot of these communities right here, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts reported on the leading edge of this. 63. This is actually the Storm Prediction Center estimating it. So again, destructive 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind and hail. It just went through Oak Dyke West, but again, the heart of it, Levelland. Again, look at that. Getting a heck of a hailstorm right now. So please just get to the lowest level of your home and stay away from windows. If you live anywhere around between Sundown and Ropesville. Ropesville, you're going to miss the worst. Smyre, you miss the worst. But between Sundown and Ropesville and farther down to the south there, just north of Brownfield, again, very, very dangerous storm heading your way. All right, we're going to head a little bit. This is north of Lubbock right now, where they're getting an epic view of this storm. We've got our Weather Watch team right there. So let me actually click back on. Oh, interesting. So, I'm noticing just a little bit of a curly Q. Probably it's not anything. I don't think it is anything. But it's interesting seeing, you just look at different radar features, right? You're like, what's that? But it's really not anything. This is gusting out pretty quickly. This is where the strongest winds are. It's gusting out right here. Jason Cooley is like,
we're gonna get out of here. You got a view of this storm coming in, but I gotta use something on the side of the road real quick. BRB.
Okay, do that. Yeah, I see it. They're getting out of the car. They're doing something. I get it. So I'm going to click on there. Look at that view. So you can see it right there. You can see the clouds. We are looking, I think, a little bit. Let's see if I can minimize this really quickly. They're looking due west. So actually this view right here is of this storm near Spade that actually has been weakening some. And this guy is approaching quickly. So again, we'll be able to look north here and see one heck of a shelf cloud, beast of a storm heading our way. So they are going on a heck of a storm chase right now. So we're gonna, I'm gonna zoom out really quick. They're gonna get in the car and they're gonna start heading this way. So again, Hale Center, unfortunately, where that accident was, just a mile or two south of Hale Center, that is where they're getting some of the worst hail at the moment in time. And there's a lot of cars that are stuck in traffic there. So hopefully they're being safe. And emergency personnel are able to seek shelter in their vehicles while this moves through, because this is where you don't want to be outside in this. There's lightning, hail. Hail can hit your head and give you a concussion and cause other things. So again, you just need to hunker down and just stay inside your car until this passes. Because even after it passes, and even when you're in the lighter rain, you can still get some lightning. Because look at some of these lightning strikes right out here, and you can get lightning far away from the thunderstorm as well. So again, this is what they're chasing. Let's look back at a little bit of the history of this. So stand by. So it's south of Plainview right now. So you can see this was a beast, had a little bit of a hook maybe a little bit earlier on. You can't quite see it in the, it's out of the frame, but now it's coming down and it looks like it may be weakening a little bit. The hail core is weakening and it may hopefully continue to weaken. They're likely going to get some good shots of this storm as it does. It's moving in quick and hot. And they just have to go a little bit farther west to split the difference between that little storm around Spade and this is diving like southeast. So they just need to head, oops, not quite like that. They need to head just a little bit farther off to the east, or to the west, I should say. And they'll split the difference between both of these storms. But yeah, looking at this right now, it's a little bit of a weakening trend, which is some good news, but they should get some gorgeous shots with the sunset. So they're probably going to get into a different position here and get some good shots of the sunset. How are you guys doing? Look at the sun in your eyes.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm getting a sunburn.
Yeah,
over here.
the sun is peeking underneath everything.
Now, so where we're
And
viewing, we're looking at the storm in Spade, right? Are we looking north at Hale Center?
We're looking north at Hale Center, so it's kind of lost its shape.
Yeah, we got a flooded road ahead of us.
Yeah, the road is flooded completely.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
Or can you see? Oh, you can see it in the camera view. Let me see.
Yeah, if you do full screen. So there was a lot of rain.
I do see. Look at all that water right there. So you can't go west, can you?
No, we can go west. We can go west. That's a north road.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Now it's less
We're
blurry.
zooming in. We're zooming in, and you're gonna see how flooded these roads are.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look at how flooded that is. So the thing to remember, look at that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that too. So the thing to remember when chasing, if you're going to chase storms, first of all, obviously do so very carefully, and you don't want to go by yourself. If you're new to it or anything, you want to know what you're talking about and you're doing. And you can see actually some of the weeds and stuff and that the wheat like blowing in the wind. But the thing is, you be aware when you're on gravel roads or dirt roads. Sometimes it looks like a gravel road. It can turn into a dirt road. We've run into that many times. But along with that, when storms, there were earlier storms that moved through and dumped very heavy rain, which is why we're flooding. And so there's another storm that's moving through. But they are getting some beautiful sunshine, though. I'm not going to lie. They've got some beautiful sunshine right now. Oh, she said it's like drinking a fine wine for them. My dog trainer explained that my older doggo was crepuscular and that's why he always wanted to go out in the evening and just sit and sniff the air. Oh my God, I love that. Crepuscular is a great word. Also plethora, cumulonimbus. They're all fun words to say, but I love that. She said it's like drinking a fine wine for them. I love that so much. If I were a dog, I would definitely be the same way. Yeah, look at that. The wind, look at the power lines too. That's kind of like a dangerous road to drive on, not for the threat of flooding, but good Lord, you're like surrounded by.
It's the worst road.
It really
possible.
is. That's a north road, and that's like literally, I mean, on either side, massive power lines. Not the road you would never drive down a road like that, guys. Even if there's no flooding,
Well.
if there's the chance of you getting stuck in chaser traffic or anything else, it is not the road to be on. So just so you guys know, I'm going to kind of break this down for you for those who are joining us. We've been live for almost 2 hours, so we're kicking it. We're doing great. The great news is with this storm, it is now weakening, and it's going to likely continue to weaken, gusted out a little bit. And so we are getting still a gorgeous view of it. They're getting the sun coming in, shining on them. But because of storms that moved through earlier in the day, they're headed looking north at a flooded road. And so we're getting that flooding live right now. Now, the storm that we're looking at, just the core of it just moved through Hale Center on I-27 north of Lubbock and is diving south-southeast. We'll be diving between or moving through Abernathy and Petersburg, right between that here within the next, I would say, 10 to 20 minutes. The good news is this storm is weakening, which is some great news. And it's just off to the north of Lubbock. And then also on the west side of Lubbock, that just moved through Levelland, is another severe thunderstorm that is moving south at only 15. It's a very destructive storm with baseball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. So again, these storms are continuing to move through. I would say the strongest storm now is the Levelland storm. It's been probably the strongest storm, but this Plainview storm was also very strong. And so that's what we currently have right now. And we did have a cell move through Amarillo, which they caught up to, has now weakened. But again, they're watching this this hail center storm is diving south. So look at that, though. Look at the gorgeous view. They are getting out. It's golden hour. It's golden hour. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So you can see the flooded road in front of them. They can't really track north. You can see how the storm is diving southeast of their position. So they're on the edge of it. So you can see the edge of the clouds being lit up by the storm where there's heavy rain, there's gusty wind. Hey guys, hey everyone that are joining us. So this is beautiful. You can see their feed right now. God, look at that, the sunshine coming out from there. So Dorian is an amazing photographer. They both are amazing photographers, filmmakers. Dorian often films too, but just a gorgeous, gorgeous view of dust being kicked up, the storm, the sun basically setting here. This is just off to the north of Lubbock and north of Abernathy, where we're seeing this. We're watching a severe storm that is diving south, just moved through Hale Center. Unfortunately, if you're driving north, just a couple miles south of Hale Center on highway or I-27, there's a truck that is flipped. And so the entire I-27 north, at least as we knew of about 20 minutes ago or so, was completely blocked. So just be aware of that. But look at that view. Look at that view. Oh my gosh.
Camera full or no?
Yeah, at the full screen. Your camera, can I pull your camera? Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull your camera full screen. There you go. Yes, I'm like, I should be doing that. Why am I not? Look at this storm. Look at the contrast. Look at that. Look at that. And then look at on the back side and the sunset. Look at that view. That is their view right now. Basically just off to the west of Abernathy. They're watching that severe storm track off to the east. It is gusted out a little bit, still beastly, but they are splitting the difference, getting a gorgeous view. But that contrast right now, you guys, that is incredible. This did have some rotation on it earlier today, but look there's a flooded road right there. There's a flooded road right there. And then you can see just off to the west where you're getting the sunset and flooded road right there. Absolutely crazy and wild to see. Gorgeous clouds. There's a storm that was just off to their west-northwest near Spade that is weakened significantly, and maybe just some moderate rain at worst. But some storms moved through earlier on in the day, which is why there's heavy rain and there's flooding on that road. It's a dirt gravel road, so you really Don't want to mess with that. Abernathy, between Abernathy, right around you in Petersburg, this storm is approaching you. It has weakened some, probably still some hail associated with it and 50 to 60 plus mile per hour wind gusts, but they're seeing the dust. Looking at some of the clouds underneath that too, but wow. Yeah, what do you see? Do you see a Mamatis door dog?
Says oh no.
Oh, there's a rainbow! You need to take a panorama shot. If you want to, turn off your phone. Or maybe Door Dog can take a panorama shot. I want a panorama shot of the flooded road, the sunset, the rainbow, and the dark storm sky. That's what I want. Let's see if Door Dog can do that for us. We're going to try and do a panoramic view of everything. Look at how dark it is. Look at the clouds. Look at everything. I mean, that is a very dark sky. And there's such a, because it's sunset, there's such a beautiful contrast. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous sunset. I mean, it is majestic. There's such a difference between the gorgeous sunset and the beast of the storm. What do you do? Where do you go? All the wonderful things in life. But we are live right now. We are using StreamYard to stream. We've been using the Weatherfront app to dissect the storms. And we've got our weather watch team. We've got Stephen and Dorian who have been chasing storms in the Panhandle of Texas. Woo, there they are. We just flipped it around. There he is. Look at it. Yes. I love it. And so looking at this right here, I'm actually going to single pane it. Look at that. Look at the rainbow. It just is getting even brighter. And the amazing thing is because of the angle of the sun, it's nearing sunset, you're getting this gorgeous view. But they're basically between Abernathy and Spade off to the north and west. And so it's right around sunset for them. It's 7:42 no, they're Central Time. Are you Central Time?
We are Central Time, yes.
Yeah, so it's 8:42. It's 8:42 because it's almost 10 o'clock. I can't believe it. It's almost 10 o'clock Eastern Time, and we've been live for just over 2 hours, 1 minute. So yeah, look at that. The flooding there, the gorgeous rainbow there by the edge of the storm. Dorian, was this everything you dreamed of? Look at the card too. You can really see the contrast. I like that.
Really pretty.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Like the splitting of the difference between the storm and the sunset. It is stunning. Oh, there's Dorian. He's living his best life. Dorian, we love you so much. Dorian is amazing. Dorian Antares, right? DorianAntares.com is his art. Dorian is an incredible photographer. He's been to some incredible art shows, one in Prairie Village, Kansas City, most recently Salina, Kansas, and then he was in another one between the two. So he did 3 art shows in a row. If you're looking for a special gift this summer for someone, I would think about going to Dorian Antares and buying some of his amazing photography. Look at this though. I can only imagine the photography or the photos that Dorian is capturing. So again,
that hail falling out of the sky.
Do you see it?
Well, that's a bunch of hail.
I can't see it. Right in there. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is. They are looking off to the north and east. This storm still has a pretty decent hail core. Abernathy, you may miss the worst of the hail. The worst of the hail may dive between Abernathy and Petersburg, north of Lubbock, Texas, with this severe storm. So again, it is nasty looking. It's a beast still, not quite as strong as it was. The hail isn't as big as it was before, but there's still potentially up to quarter size, maybe even $half size hail in there, damaging gusty wind between 50 to 60 plus miles per hour. So again, a beast of the storm. Anything else that you guys are seeing there that's really, really cool? Because we just got you full screen. We have this, your phone is full screen right now. Dorian! God,
Uh,
that is so beautiful, you guys.
I just
That's
let hail more pass because we saw that it was moving southeast a little bit, and we knew we could stay here. And no, not much going on other than that.
I love it so much in all the ways. Look at how pretty it is. Just the 360 view. I can't get over that sunset right now. Even those clouds right there where that one storm weekend was right over Spade. It is just absolutely incredible. So, yeah, you guys got the one of the best shots. It is awesome. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Look at that. Oh, look at Dorian, his Noah shirt. I want a Noah shirt. Look at him. He's so cool. He's so freaking cool. Yeah. Go, Dorian, go. DorianandTerry's.com. Buy his art. DorianandTerry's.com. Buy his art. We love you guys. For those of you who are watching us on YouTube, thank you, Stormfront Freaks, for sharing our stream as well. We're live on Weather After Dark and also my X account. And we are actually going to do a live recording with Inspector Planet, Tracy Fanara, on Thursday. So we are going to be dropping our first podcast episode with Jordan Hall this week. Tracy will be next week. And we're working on our next surprise guest. So we're gearing things up. We're excited for content. We just want to share our weather passion with you. If there's anything you want to talk about, geek out about, learn, or any special guest you want us to have on our podcast, we would love to have your suggestions. You can comment right now. If you're loving the sunset, comment sunset with a heart, or just give a thumbs up. Dorian, what are you looking at? What are you pointing at, Dorian?
I saw a lightning bolt
You saw a lightning bolt.
right
saw
by
a
the
lightning
went
bolt?
through the rainbow.
Lightning bolt through the rainbow.
Dorian, should you set up your other nicer cam and so you can get have the crazy frames?
He's been
It's about
taking.
raining.
Yeah, we're gonna get some rain here, so we may. But hold on. We got some mammatus.
Ooh.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going? Oh my God, look at the mammatus. Oh my God. Wait. Dorian, do you have your nice camera on this? Mammatus at sunset. You got mammatus. You got a sunset. You got this gorgeous flow. You've got a rainbow. You got a storm. I mean, literally, that's a gorgeous photo of Dorian right there at taking a photo of the sunset. Like, this video is insane. Dorian, get a good photo of the mammatus. Dorian, take a photo of the mammatus. Mammatus.
He's
Tell
really
Dorian.
far away. He can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Well, you yell at him. Yell at him. Take a photo of the mammatus, Dorian.
Backside of everything too.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. Oh, look at sunset. I said comment sunset if you're loving this. And we got a sunset and a heart. Just you did what I said. Thank you so much. AH Blessed 11. I love you. You are awesome. We're so happy you're joining us right now. We've got two amazing filmmakers, photographers here. Chasing Storms. We are just north of Lubbock. And just off to the west of Abernathy, in the Panhandle of Texas. We are watching a couple of severe storms. This one doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning on it anymore, which is fantastic. The beast of the show right now is just off to the west of Lubbock, just moved through Levelland, heading just off to the east of Sundown, diving south with some large hail. But they just saw an amazing show there. God, look at that sky. That is just unworldly, beautiful, and gorgeous. I mean, this is everything that Dorian wanted and more. And and we've got it. Gosh, you guys, I love how Dorian's soaking this up. Like the mammatus clouds are stunning with the sunset. Like I can't wait to get, I want a copy of these Mammatus clouds right now. And look at Dorian out there. He is a stunning photographer. And so is Steven right now, because Steven, instead of taking photos on his camera, which I'm sure he wants to do, he is giving you guys this live feed on his camera. We are actually not on their dash cam. We are on, he's holding his phone. He's joining us through his phone. God, look how beautiful that is, even though the road's flooded. Woo! I saw that lightning strike. We got that on camera. Wait, is that a rainbow, a taller rainbow, a full-length rainbow?
Rainbow, yep, it's coming out.
Can you zoom in on it a little bit more? Tell Dorian to take a photo of it. Can you yell at him? Say, door dog.
He said it's too faint.
No, it's not. Tell him to do it.
I think it's gonna get a little brighter. We got lots of rumbling thunder.
I like it. I like it. Oh, it is intense. Look at this, you guys. It just doesn't get better than this. Steven, stand by. Oh God, look at that view. Look at that view. Holy moly macaroni. That is just like, I could just take a screenshot of that and have that be like, yeah. Like I'm probably gonna rewatch this stream and take a screenshot of it and put it on my wall, because that is so majestic, so beautiful, so amazing. If you're joining us, we've been live for 2 hours, 10 minutes. Look at those Mammatus clouds. We have Mammatus clouds, a beautiful sunset, a rainbow, a flooded road, a storm now that is not severe, which is good. It's driving to the south and east, but still beastly. We got a rainbow. We just have about everything you could dream of and imagine, and then some. So again, very a lot of amazing things going on. And some of these storms today shattered windshields. We had up to baseball size hail, if not larger, 3-inch size hail, softball size, that smashed a couple windshields, a chaser's windshield and another windshield. So again, it was some very insane hail. Look at that sunset, you guys. So if I were them, I'd be just sitting there watching this. Oh, Dorian is really far away. Look at him. Dorian is capturing some gorgeous, so this is what he does. And this is why his art is so amazing, is that he's capturing this gorgeous sunset. And look at the Mammatus. Look at the Mammatus. Look at that. That's pockets of cool air. That is a very turbulent sky, very volatile storms around. And look at the Mammatus. Doesn't that look insane, guys? Doesn't that look like it is not real? It really looks like it's not real. It is real, but it looks like it's just, how could that even be? Mammatus clouds are my favorite, probably, type of cloud. I do like a stratus deck, and some like in like the wintertime, you can get some really not a stratus deck per se, but one of my favorite sunsets ever was Scottsboro, Alabama, Northeast Alabama, probably like 2012, around that era. And it grew amazing, just like La Rochelle. Rochelle said before, it was like drinking a fine wine. It just kept getting more and more beautiful. And I saw a beautiful sunset at Easter. Look at that. Look at the zoom in of this Mammatus. Like, so this is what, when you give a filmmaker a camera live on your stream, he is showing you the Mammatus clouds live. Look at that. Look how stunning they are. You guys, they are just west of Abernathy, Texas, which is north. Look at the rainbow. Oh, yay. It's just north of Lubbock, Texas, and they are getting one heck of a show right now. It is stunning. It is beautiful. It is everything you could dream it to be and more. It is absolutely glorious in every single way. Man, look at that. Is Dorian taking a photo of the sky because he needs to? Go yell at him. Yell at him. Say, Dorian, take a photo of the sky. Like the view here of this. Yes, there he goes. There he goes. Look at him. He knows what he's doing. Look at this. You guys, I'm gonna buy all of his artwork like right now. Like, literally, he is now getting so many photos. Like this sunset is one of the most epic sunsets I've ever seen after a storm with the Mamatas. Look at the sun going down just below the horizon. Look at that. We watched the full sunset. We're watching the full sunset right now. This is absolutely stunning in every way. Steven, do some talking. Give me 60 seconds. Go.
Yeah. Just right. Use storm chase. It's not always about the tornadoes. It's just about being outside and seeing these types of things that most people in the world have never seen. The colors. So, our what we do, we just look at clouds. You get
You guys, I'm back. Isn't this amazing? This is much better than, oh God, look at that sky. Just keep taking photos. It just keeps getting better with the sun's rays. That's what I love about sunsets, because as the sun goes below the horizon, the way the rays are, like they change. Different parts of the clouds get illuminated as it goes below the horizon, and it's just stunning. There's the storm over there. Oh, so pretty. What was the crepuscular thing? Winds? I'm not sure. I maybe just missed the crepuscular thing. But we had crepuscular rays earlier on, which I know you saw, Rochelle. So I may have just missed it. But God, that sky, it does not, like, that is a gorgeous shot. Like, it just does not get better than that. Oh my God, you should see it on, I'm kind of like taking photos and filming this off my camera, as silly as that sounds, because it's real and it's fun and it's awesome. But like this live shot, oh my gosh. It is just, it is one of those things that you're just like, you can't even believe it. And it's going to continue to get better. And if I were them, I would probably hang around for another 30 minutes or so, because it is just going to get more and more unique, different, and stunning. And look at using the cloud base of the storm. And I'm going to look at the radar while you guys are there. Really, really quick. The storm that moved through Levelland is now diving south and east, just west of Meadow. Brownfield, Texas, just south and west of Lubbock. I need you to be prepared for a very strong storm with damaging wind and hail coming your way. Dorian, I'm buying some of your photos from this situation because it's so pretty.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So everyone go to Dorian Antares. Am I saying your last name right? Antares?
Yeah.
Antares.com. This storm has like really weakened a lot. So between Abernathy and Petersburg, you dodged a big storm.
actually here. I want to get red.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, do it. So you guys, just so you know, around the Lubbock area, storms are dying down right now, except for the one beast of a storm that's just west southwest of Lubbock. It will be approaching Brownfield here within the next 20, 25 minutes or so. Very strong damaging wind gusts and some hail. God, look at that sky. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gosh, goodness gracious. You guys, this is phenomenal. Like, this is gorgeous. If you need to set the phone down to take photos, Dorian, you can, because this is insane. I totally get it if you want to set it down and get photos, because
I took so many photos.
good. And I want to buy some, please. I want a mammatus one. I want mammatus clouds. So go to Dorian and Terry's and get mammatus clouds. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Let me hopefully do this right. You guys, this is just hopefully maybe you're having a relaxing drink. I don't drink too much, so maybe you are just kind of chilling and enjoying this with us because sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe you had a long day or I don't know, maybe you just need some relaxation. And these mammatus clouds, like, this is insane. This is insane. So Dorian and Terry's, I'm totally feel like I'm mispronouncing it, on Instagram. I'm gonna go, hold on, I'm gonna get the website right here. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Whoop. So we're gonna copy the link. Let me go to YouTube. Can I go to my own YouTube? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Stand by, stand by. Let's see. We're going to live. Let's see. We are still live. You guys are so awesome, so wonderful. All right, so this is Dorian's. So you can see it right there. Dorian's website. So definitely check out his art. He captured, so I can't wait to see the photos. Yes, do what you need to do. Dorian, if you want to you can totally put the phone down if you want to. And if you want to, Stephen, think about pulling the car around and getting a shot of the car by the sunset in the mammatus clouds. Does Stephen hear me?
Yeah, he heard you.
Yeah, do that. You can totally turn the car around, position it. It's a very quiet road. So
Yeah, it's nice.
it is nice. So also I'm gonna in this chat, I'm gonna put Paradigm Films. So you've got Dorian, and actually let me get Dorian's Instagram handle for you guys. So hold on one sec. So this is Dorian. I'm sharing all this in the chat. So this is Dorian's Instagram right here. So you got Dorian's Instagram link. Now we're gonna go Steven. If you want to check him out, he is he is Paradigm Films. And if you guys love this, please like, subscribe, share, do all the fun things. You know, we love doing what we do. But it's always nice to get some love back. So if you love this, you want to, you know, support us, feel free to subscribe. We go live. We'll be sharing more forecasts. God, look at that sky. It is absolutely stunning. So there's Stephen, Weather After Dark, Paradigm. And I think we can share Weather Watch 2. So weather.watch. Let's see. So we got Hurricane Week. We got live streaming, all the fun things. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to share this as well. This is another thing that we're working on. Weather.watch. So this is the link for that. Look at that sky, you guys. Look at that sky. We love you guys. If you love our stream, please like. Gosh, look at that. Dorian, you can totally take more photos if you want to. I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. You've given us amazing show. If you want to take more photos, you can totally do it, Dorian. This is one of those like moments. You guys have driven far distances to be here. So if you want to, you can just tilt the phone up or put it on the ground, whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Do whatever you need to do. We're okay with it. And actually, let's see. I'm going to switch. Let me do this. Yeah, Dorian. Oh, wait, hold on. Exit. So, so actually I've got the car view right now. So if Dorian, if you want to set the phone down really quick, I don't have that on screen right now. So you can set, yeah, you can set the phone down. I've got the car screen on right now. I got the dash cam. So we can watch this so you guys can have freedom. Oh yeah, it is. Rochelle, you are amazing. It is always great, amazing to see folks type other people because we're all in this world together. We're all living this life. And sometimes, everyone's got something, right? Hoda Copy wrote a book that I think that is titled Everyone's Got Something. And it's true, everyone's struggling with something, whether it's an internal struggle or there's a family member that's sick, they're sick, maybe there's self-doubt, lack of confidence, whatever it may be. We're all in different seasons of life. When you're in your best season of life, it may be someone's worst season. So always be kind to each other because you never know what someone is going through. I remember I was very delayed, it was like 3 years ago, Christmas Eve, maybe, or 2 days before Christmas, on a flight, and I was trying to get to Raleigh to be with family. And I remember I was sitting next to a woman and she got a glass of wine. And, I asked how she was doing, if she was okay. And she actually broke down and started crying. And she said, I think it was her mom or her dad that had just died. And she was like leaving to go back home from the funeral. And I was like, oh my God, I can't even imagine what that must be like, to experience that. I'm very lucky to have both my parents alive. And so I just, you just never know. So be kind, everyone. Rochelle, you're amazing. You can tell Rochelle's like a cheerleader, supporter of everyone who's been watching this. So we hope you're having a great day, an amazing week. We hope everyone's having an amazing week. We are just watching this like a fine wine. Like this is literally Mother Nature at its best, with a beautiful sunset, mammatus clouds. We've had rainbows, all the things. And we do truly love you guys. If you love our stream, please like and subscribe. Maybe give a comment, some kind of your favorite emoji. We love hearing from you, and we're so grateful that you are joining us this evening because it's been so much fun. We love you guys so much in every way, and it's thanks to you that we're getting all this amazing support from you guys. So we definitely greatly appreciate everything that you guys do, how you support us, all the things. And yeah, we are enjoying that you guys are here with us tonight and this evening. And we're just getting gorgeous clouds. These are mammatus clouds at sunset. We are just west of Abernathy, Texas, which is just north of Lubbock. There's been a lot of storms around the Texas Panhandle. And I'm looking at there's just one beast of a storm left, just near Meadow, and going to be moving right through Brownfield, Texas. That severe thunderstorm warning is the last severe warning or last severe warned storm of the day, or severe storm. It's moving due south at 25 miles per hour. Tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible. We had a storm chaser get his windshield cracked and smashed by hail in a storm earlier today, softball, baseball size hail, and another report of a cracked windshield due to hail. And you don't want that glass flying towards you. You don't want to be on the road. It's 9:09 Central Time right now in Texas. So Brownfield, this nasty storm is heading toward you. So the best thing I can tell you to do is just to hunker down, stay away from windows, because damaging straight line wind of 60, potentially plus miles per hour can cause the hail to go sideways and you just don't want to have flying glass in your house. So protect yourself from that. There's no tornado threat with this right now. It's just the wind and the large hail. And that hail, if it's tennis ball size, can damage your roof, damage your siding, break your windows. You have just a couple minutes left, maybe just like 3 to 5 max. If you are in Brownfield or south, to protect your car, get it in the garage, put it under the carport, do whatever you can. Because yeah, that cell is beastly. Otherwise, the storms have basically gone sub-severe and have been weakened pretty significantly. So, and they have done so just about elsewhere across the area. It's getting very quiet. And so once the sunset, it gets a little bit darker, we will probably end the stream for today, but we are just enjoying the sunset and we are enjoying it with you. So we'll probably keep it live for another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, it is beautiful. I love it out here too. I love being in the plains. I love chasing. I love just being out in Mother Nature and seeing how flat it is too. So it is absolutely gorgeous. And we are watching this just beautiful Mattis clouds at sunset. They are getting some epic photos right now. It is a beautiful storm where they are. And so unfortunately there was some big hail earlier today. But it's a little bit, it's gotten better. So yeah, they're just off to the northwest of Lubbock. So close to Lubbock. I've stayed in Lubbock numerous times. I love Lubbock. I love Amarillo. They drove through the town of Happy earlier. It's my favorite town. I need to be in the town center of Happy. I don't know if there really is a town in Happy. It may just be a place called Happy. But I should start a town called Happy because I love to be positive. I love all the things. But we've got Dorian and Steven right now. They're getting some epic shots of the sunset. I mean, it's just getting more and more beautiful. They still have probably like 30 minutes or so or more before it really does get dark out there. So we'll see if they head toward Lubbock or drive north to Amarillo. They did want to go to the Big Texan. The Big Texan unfortunately closes, I think, at 10:30. So they're not going to be able to go. Let's see the hours of operation for the Big Texan. We're going to do this. We're going to look. Oh, wow. Reserving tables. They fill up so fast. So Big Texan closes at 10:30. They probably won't make that. But it opens at 8 a.m. for them tomorrow. So they could go to the Big Texan tomorrow at 8 a.m. I wonder what breakfast is like at the Big Texan. If anyone has been to the Big Texan for breakfast, I'm sure they got steak and eggs. Like that's a hearty, heavy breakfast, but probably a delicious one. Anything at the Big Texan
Just for food.
is
Hello.
delicious. Hi, guys.
Hi. This is
you
pretty
guys-
cool.
I know you got a gorgeous stream. We are about to end in like 3 minutes. Are you guys heading to Lubbock? Are you guys gonna head north to Amarillo?
We're gonna head north to Amarillo, maybe to grab some food, even though I know the Big Texan is closing, Jen.
I know.
But we're supposed to go there anyways with you, so we'll wait.
Oh my God! Thanks, guys. Thanks. I love that you guys went for that storm because it is the photos. Like, I mean, it's still so freaking gorgeous.
Oh.
It's not even funny.
What?
The tornado threat, at least as of right now for tomorrow, is between Pueblo and Casper, Wyoming. So it's smart for them to drive to Amarillo to stay overnight, get some rest, because then they'll need to drive from Amarillo at least to Pueblo or maybe Denver tomorrow, potentially even north into Wyoming. So they'll have a little bit of a drive.
We're gonna stay north of Amarillo, like 30 minutes or so.
I like it. I love it. So they're going to get to Amarillo. And then, like I said, the tornado threat tomorrow is between Pueblo Colorado, including Denver and Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Casper, Wyoming. But it's a 2% tornado risk. So not a high risk, but there have been some pretty decent tornadoes on a 2% day. You never discount a 2% day because it's a non-zero chance, which means there's a chance. So you always need to be careful and cautious. But the biggest threat tomorrow, we've got wind and we've got hail. Wind has the biggest expanse stretching from the Texas Panhandle, north and eastern parts of New Mexico, up through eastern Colorado, including Denver and Pueblo, western Kansas, including Colby, also south and western parts of Nebraska, including McCook. You got Cheyenne, Wyoming in that, and just south of Casper. So big area for wind. Hail, a little bit smaller. Biggest threat for hail is between Pueblo and Casper, too. So the hail and the tornado threat is about the same area, but still a wider expanse of hail, too. So with that said, we have the most viewers we've had all day today. And look at them in Mattis. Look at them driving. Look at that sky. It's been incredible. We've been live for more than 2.5 hours. Oh my God, 2 million ounce steak and eggs. Yes. Seymour won. Giant Steakhouse in Amarillo is all the hype though. LOL. You know what? Oh God, look at that gorgeous sunset. So you guys, I love the Big Texan. I know, like, it honestly, because you get to decide like your butter and stuff. It was one of my most delicious. I know the clouds are so beautiful. Look at that. It was one of the most delicious steaks I've ever had. So yes, the Big Texan. It's delicious. It's wonderful. And there's like people that come around and they play songs for you on the guitar. And then occasionally someone's going to take the 72 ounce. I think you have to eat a 72 ounce steak in 1 hour. If I'm not mistaken, I always thought I could do that, you guys, because not going to lie, I was in a chicken wing eating contest and I had 19 wings in 3 minutes, which I think is pretty impressive. I don't know. But yeah, I always thought I could handle it because I know how you do a food eating contest. Like you need to expand your stomach and eat a lot of things leading up to it. But I don't think I could do a 72 ounce steak. And I think Dorian and Steven are probably like, what is Jen talking about? So yeah, I love you guys. If anyone else has been in a food eating contest, paste an emoji or put an emoji in of the food you've eaten, been in a contest with. But you guys are all wonderful and amazing. I think we're probably going to end the feed here. I think we're struggling a little bit with our signal. But gorgeous sunset, gorgeous.
You could switch to our main cam, and then we can. Our other phone died. But
Oh, I get it. Oh, just switch to you. Let's see. Hi guys.
hello.
We're gonna move. There we go. There you guys are. Look at you guys on the road again. So Dorian, can we talk about this sunset really quick? We're 2 minutes, and then we're gonna sign them off so they can relax and chill for a minute. How does this compare in sunsets over your entire life? Top 10, top 5? What are we thinking?
It's definitely might be some of the best Mattis at sunset I've seen. Mattis.
I love it. I love it.
It's really nice.
I can't wait to see your photos, and I'm gonna buy one from you.
I will send you a photo.
Oh my God, I'm so excited and I can't wait. It's so wonderful. I put the links to your where you can buy Dorian's art and also follow him. And then Paradigm Films is on there too, and Weather Watch. We've got everyone at all the things. So you guys are so wonderful and amazing. We love you. Thank you for letting us join you on your awesome chase and geek out with you. You guys are amazing. Enjoy the sunset. Can you angle the camera a little bit more to the west, to the left of the sunset? I want to see, what do we got over there? Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. Enjoy it. Be safe. Drive safe. And we'll talk to Stephen and Door Dog sometime soon. I am going to sign off as well. Storms are dying down again. We've got that big one to the west of Lubbock, so Brownfield, just be prepared for that. But with that said, We love you guys. Thanks for supporting us. Just believe in yourself. You're all amazing. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll see you next time. Love you guys.